Hang on, it's comedy time. A hilarious mix of short, fast, funny featuring today's hottest comics. Get ready, because time flies when you're having funny.
Hey, I'm Joel Bryant, and you are watching Comedy Time. Now, you know they say laughter is the best medicine, so I guess that kind of makes me honorary doctorate Joel Bryant. And this is the Medical Institute of Comedy Time. Here's a prescription for you.
I'm somewhat new to LA. I live in Hollywood, California, which I like Hollywood. The biggest difference between where I'm from and what I notice about Hollywood is in how much you can receive for returning lost dogs. People are crazy about their dogs in Hollywood. It's thousands of dollars, the rewards. I saw a poster at a coffee shop once. It said, lost dog, reward, $5,000. And then underneath that it said, no questions asked. I think there's going to be some questions. Otherwise, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the first animal I see on the street. I'm going to bring it to these people. Like, what is that, a cat? That sounds like a question, actually. I was told there wasn't going to be any. I'll take my $5,000 in cash. I have a bit of a tax discrepancy. I actually am. I'm also broke, and I am always looking for ways. When I first moved to Hollywood, I started working at Best Buy. Yeah, I did, and I don't know anything about technology, so I told him, man, put me in the back. I just want to stock shelves or something, because I can't answer questions, and that's what they did. I started working at the Hollywood Best Buy in inventory. I was, by a long shot, the only white dude in my department. There was not even close. No halvesies or anything. So it didn't bother me. Honestly, it didn't bother me at all. But I did notice they treated me differently. They were too nice. You know when people are being suspiciously nice to you? Like, hey, it's Andrew, everybody. Let me help you with that, Mr. Slater. You don't need to. It's like, what is going on? And I finally figured out what was going on. They all thought we were on that show, Undercover Boss. That's what they thought was happening. They thought I was the CEO of Best Buy. Which is understandable. I do look a little older than I actually am. I'm 26 years old. People usually guess about 5 years older than that, like 30, 31, which is fine. It doesn't, I'm okay with it. But what I want to know is, when did that happen? At what point in my life did my face shoot out 5 years ahead of my age? Is there a tough, is it a gradual thing, or is it just a bad week in there somewhere? Because you're not born like that. Nobody's born looking older. It's not like my parents were showing me off as an infant. You're like, what is he, 5? No! He's 6 months. Yikes.
Hey guys, I'm Suna Bilstead and you're watching Comedy Time. This next comedian is apparently dating my ex-boyfriend. I mean, it's cool. I'm totally over it. I just thought I should tell you because nobody told me.
A year ago, about this time, I went to my doctor for my yearly checkup, and at the time, she measured my body mass index, which is a fancy number to tell you just how fat you are. It's not good. So last year when she measured me, my body mass index was 30, which, I don't know if you know the scale, but 30 is obese. What? I am too adorable to be categorized as obese. You know? But if you're gonna make a change in your life for the better, you need to be positive. 30 is the smallest obese you can be. Yeah. I was petite obese. Yeah. I may have been shopping at a plus size store, but I was a size 0. When I walk by the lane right at the mall, women whisper, "Skinny bitch," talking about me. It felt so good. It also meant that I was 1 point away from the next category down, which is overweight. I've never worked so hard in my life to be overweight. I bought a gym membership. I bought fruit, which goes great with my caramel sauce. And after the first week, I lost 2 pounds, which was great. But then I got really cocky about it. Like, I'd rationalize all the time. Be like, oh, well, I worked out really hard today at the gym, so I can have this cupcake. I walked up 2 flights of stairs, and that's gotta burn off the amount of calories in this cookie I ate that I walked up 2 flights of stairs to get. The second week, I gained 2 pounds back, but we're just gonna call that muscle. It's working out pretty hard. As I said, I started this about a year ago, and I have lost about 80 pounds. Oh, thank you. That's really unnecessary. It wasn't consecutively. It was the same 2 pounds. You have to be positive. Gotta be positive. It was hard because I like to eat so much, so I always would have to go to the gym to work out to counteract that. And one time I left the gym and I had this really good workout. I felt really good about myself. And then there was a car parked next to mine in the parking lot that had a license plate frame that read Marathon Runner. I thought, way to brag. So I stole their car. And in its place, I left a note that said, "Your car is 26.2 miles down the road. Prove yourself."
Hi, I'm Kirk Zipfel, and you're watching Comedy Time. Enjoy this next comic. He's a great friend of mine. Or maybe it's a girl. I have no idea who it is. But it's going to be funny.
It's been a rough week. I'm glad to be here. I just got off vacation with my girlfriend. We ended up getting in this huge fight in the hotel room. She flipped out. She went on level 3 flip out. Ladies, you know what that is. Yelling, crying, throwing stuff. She got very dramatic, starts threatening me, right? She's like, "I'm gonna jump out the window." Yeah. "I'm gonna jump out the window because the way you make me feel." So I'm like, oh my, I run downstairs, I wake up the manager. I'm like, "Hey man, wake up, me and my girlfriend just got in this huge fight." He's like, "That's not my problem." I was like, "Look man, I don't think you get it. She wants to jump out the window. She's trying to kill herself. I need your help." He's like, "That's not my problem." I was like, "It is your problem. The window is stuck." You need to go up there and fix it. So I am single. It's tough for me to find a new girlfriend. I'm horrible at dates. I always try to say funny things in serious situations, right? Last week I'm out with the girl. She starts talking about her dad. She gets real emotional. She's like, "You know, when I was 8 years old, my dad went out to get hamburgers for the whole family and never came back." I was like, oh my God, right? Those must have been some amazing hamburgers. Do you remember where he went? Now my parents think I'm crazy. They want me to get an arranged marriage. You guys know what an arranged marriage is? That's where a guy's dad calls the girl's parents and they just get them married. They hook them up. I thought that was a terrible idea until I saw my cousin's wife. Wow. My cousin's wife is hot. My cousin, on the other hand, looks like something out of Narnia. When I saw them together and I said arranged marriage, where do I sign up? Seriously. Fellas, if you think arranged marriage is a bad idea, think about how cool it could be. Think about it. In America, you're at a club. You go up to the hottest girl in the club. You're like, "Hey, baby, you want to dance?" She's like, no. And you could say, "Oh, too bad, because my dad talked to your dad, and guess what? We're dancing." Right? Gotta check your junk mail, right? It was sent to you. You should have checked it. It's tough with me for the girls too, because I'm Indian, you know what I'm saying? I'm Indian, and there's a lot of girls that can be racist. That's right. I was at a bar last week, me and this white girl were hitting it off. An hour into it, she was like, hey, you want to go back to my place? I was like, hell yeah. I go back to her place. She had me fix the computer while she passed out on the couch. It's not funny. I was pissed. I wanted revenge, so I did what any good Indian would do. I gave it a virus, and then I gave the computer a virus. You know what I'm saying? JK.
Hi, I'm Tyler Bowe, and I hope you're enjoying all of these great comedians here on Comedy Time. When I was younger, I watched so many amazing comedians it made me want to be a stand-up comic. And this next comic is so funny, it almost makes me want to give up.
I got a very big career break just happened for me today, and you guys here are the first people I'm actually telling about it publicly. And that is, you guys, that I'm really excited. Angelina Jolie is adopting me. I know. Yes! Out of here! Woo! Out of here. I don't need this anymore. Whatever. I'm a mom. I am a mom. I have a little baby person. She's pretty awesome. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I look pretty good for recently having had a baby. No, I'm not. I really am not trying to brag about it because people are always like, "Oh my God, how do you lose the weight? You look so awesome. You don't look like you had a baby." People always go, "You don't look like you had a baby. Shut up! Oh my God, how do you lose the weight?" And then when it's a woman, they get mad at you for being thinner than her because they didn't have a baby and you're still thin. You're so thin. I can't believe you had a baby. I hate you. You're such a bitch. Oh my God, it's congratulations though. You had a baby. That's so great. Oh my gosh, I hate you. Wow. So what's your secret? How'd you lose the weight? What'd you do? I'm like, my secret is I'm Asian. That's my secret. I don't know what else to say. We're little miniature people. We make more little miniature people. That's just how it is. But here's the thing. I got tired of people telling me I was thin for having had a baby. They're like, oh, you're so thin for having a baby. If I had $1 for every time someone told me I was thin for having had a baby, I wouldn't have had to sell the baby, okay? Like... Oh, don't awe me. Babies are expensive. Ooh, you turned on me fast. Oh my God. Just a joke. Did not sell my baby. Wow, you guys are sensitive. No, I still have her. She is. She's in the car right now. She is fine. She's in that ramp, you know.
Hey comedy fans, Zoltan here, bringing you another round of the roughest, toughest, meanest comedians this side of Betty White. Enjoy.
I think you know you're poor if you get a panic attack when you press the wrong button at the gas station. So I pressed premium by accident the other day, and oh man. Looks like I'm not getting a Gatorade. That's the whole reason I left the house to begin with. Guys, I went to the gym the other day and lifted weights for the first time in, let's say, 7 years. And it really tore up my hands. It's amazing how soft and sensitive your hands can get from doing absolutely nothing. I'm over it, though. It hurts too much. So for now, I have small shoulders, but I'll have the touch of an angel. Guys, I go to the beach a lot with my roommates. And it's fun and all up until it comes time to apply sunscreen on each other's back. It's not like I'm homophobic. It's more like I'm massaging my roommate's back. Phobic. So what we do is we take the tube and we squirt it directly onto the back. Then to spread it, we just punch it in. Hurts a little bit. At least you don't feel so weird. Guys, when I was in high school, all I really wanted was hair on my chest. Now I look in the mirror and I think I'm good. Yeah, I don't want any more. This could just stop creeping towards my back. That would be awesome.
We here at Comedy Time believe in giving back to the community, but not with money or shelter or food, with jokes. That's right, jokes about failed jobs, unsuccessful dates, or crazy family members. Hey, we're just doing our part.
When you have an overbite, what happens is sometimes you smile real big, your upper lip can get caught on your front teeth. And as a dude, that totally messes up your game with girls. Because as a guy, you need to be able to smile slick at a girl, you know, just casually slip in that smile at that critical moment. And when I do that, I look like a gopher. They're like, what's up, girl? Yeah, looking good. Looking... But my mom would tell me just to smile anyways because it makes people laugh, which is kind of a backhanded compliment if you think about it. But she'd always be like, just when things are going wrong, smile and it'll be okay. I was using a public restroom last week. I forgot to lock the door behind me. Yeah, a girl busts in. I turn around to see what's going on. I forget that my pants are still down. When I realize this, up here I'm embarrassed, but the rest of me's like, buddy, you know what to do. And she left. But I like that whenever I meet people, they comment on my face. Like, that's the first thing they do. Which I don't get why people comment on other people's faces. That's their face. That's their permanent property, right? Like, people always come up to me like, Sammy, you look tired, bro. You got those rings under your eyes. Have you not slept in weeks? I'm like, it's called being Middle Eastern. We look like this all the time. Let me break it down for you. Middle Easterners just look like sleep-deprived Mexicans. That's all. That's all we are. Thank you. I'm Lebanese American. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Comedy Time. I'm Arana, and now your daily horoscope. Today is a day of fortune. Your moon is in the 12th house of entertainment, and this next comic will blow your socks off. Go ahead, walk into your destiny.
So I am single, and Tim is married. It's true. But before Tim was married, he was also single. That's just science on that. But what we used to do is we used to go to Disneyland and pick up on girls there because we found out exactly what ladies like.
Ladies, we figured out your secret big time, okay?
Yeah.
Guys, take notes.
Yeah.
Women, you love guys that have foreign accents.
Foreign accents.
Right?
Yes.
You love it. You absolutely love it. So Brandon and I would go to Disneyland, we'd hang out in Tomorrowland just for hours, and we'd be like,
Hola, ¿cómo está?
How you doing?
Nothing magic, come on. Pequeño West,
How you doing?
Me gusta el choro, come on.
You want to ride my Matterhorn?
Get in my car, come on. Autopia, come on.
And it worked.
That's how Tim met his wife.
That's true. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. She makes a mean enchilada too, I gotta say.
They've got,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So you might have noticed by now, we're a duo, a comedy duo, and a lot of people ask us, hey, why not just tell jokes yourself? Why don't you just go up there by yourself and tell your jokes?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Because anybody else gets up here, there's a sniper in the back of the room, then
one shot, show's over.
Show's over.
Okay? But
Not with us.
No.
With us, it's like, hey, so what's the deal with airport
Bang! Security. What's the deal with airport security?
It is seamless.
Show keeps moving along.
Keeps moving right
Okay?
along.
And guess what? When we lost Paco, that was a rough
We
day
used to be
for
a
us.
trio.
That was tough.
Yeah. But he wasn't very funny, so.
No. Just kept going with the show.
A lot of churro jokes.
Just
That's
kept
it.
going with the show.
Yep. So.
We notice a lot of differences between men and women. Do you guys notice that when we hang out at Disneyland for hours?
Yep.
We notice, like movies, for instance. Women love movies.
Yes.
You love to go to movies like Sex and the City and point out differences between you and the characters on screen.
Yeah, you like to say whose friend is like who in the movie. Like, oh, Jennifer is just like Carrie because she loves shoes, or you know.
Yeah. But you'll never see a group of guys walk out of a movie like that. You'll
Yeah.
never see guys, you won't see guys walk out of a superhero movie and be like, oh my gosh, Ed is just like the Incredible Hulk because he has anger issues.
Oh my gosh! Sonny is just like Iron Man because he's so cocky.
Oh my gosh, Rini is just like the Flaming Torch because he's
flaming gay. Oh, we just don't do that.
You won't see that happen.
We don't do that. So we got one last thing we want to perform for you tonight. This is Alfred Hitchcock's hit movie Psycho if it was redone as a Broadway musical.
Stabbing, unadulterated stabbing in your face. My throat you're grabbing. Let's just say, I want you dead. Ow, 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 ow. Every little stab just brings you pain. And my blood is swirling down the drain. And I will be stabbing you the whole night long. Psycho!
You know, social networking sites like Skype, Twitter, Facebook, they sound pretty dirty if you put them together. Like if this next comic was gonna come up in Skype and Twitter all over your Facebook, you'd feel pretty naughty. But luckily, they're just telling jokes. Hope you're ready to laugh.
This is what I love about my wife. She knows me. She know I ain't changing. She ain't trying to change me. So her idea is she's gonna change my sons to not turn out like me. Yeah, see how they do it? So that's her strategy. So anytime we're watching, let's say we're watching TV and a half-naked chick comes on the screen, my wife starts booing the screen. And I got two boys. I got two little boys. I got my little dog, then I got my big dog, right? Little puppy, big dog, right? Big dog really starts booing the screen. They're like, boo! Put some clothes on! My little dude, you can tell, you know, that's my dog, because he ain't booing. He's oohing like, ooh. One time he got me in trouble, though. He was watching the Lakers-Denver Nuggets game, right? Yeah, and the cheerleaders came out, you know what's up. Time to start booing, big boy. Boo! He starts throwing turtlenecks at the screen. Put some clothes on! Have some dignity! That's when my little dude gets me in trouble. He was like, I like all those girls. I want them to be my wife. My mom looks at me, I wonder where he got that from. I wonder where he got that from. I wonder, I can't say nothing, because I know where he got it from. So I gotta fix it. I'm like, all right, you know, son, you can only have one wife. Big boy jumps in, singing background, one wife! One's enough! I was so angry. I really just wanted to be like, yeah, but you can have as many girlfriends as you could hide. Kyle Irving, y'all been awesome, peace.